Hello students, welcome to another lecture of mechanical vibration. This subject is comes under fifth semester mechanical engineering, and in today's topic we will discuss something about the cases of Lissajous figure and the harmonic analysis of the vibration. My name is Ghanshyam Javlekar. I am assistant professor in SIIT Bhopal. So let's start the lecture. So, before describing the cases, different cases of the Lissajous figure, uh, I have already told you in the previous lectures that is what is a Lissajous figure. So, Lissajous figure is something uh, in which if there are two simple harmonic motions which are in perpendicular direction of the same particle, so we can get different kind of curves, straight line, and depend upon the conditions, the different possibilities of different figure. So these kind of figures, when the particle is having simple harmonic motions, two simple harmonic motions which are perpendicular to each other, supposed to be x and y direction, so we will get the Lissajous figure. So the condition of finding the Lissajous figure, the amplitude can be different and the frequencies of the two simple harmonic motion is same. So I've already told you how we are deriving the formula to find out the to draw the Lissajous figure. Now here uh, in front of you there is the formula to find out the Lissajous figure. Now we are applying the cases based on phase difference. So when the phase difference, when the two super position simple harmonic motions are in phase, delta is equal to 0, or I can say that when there is no phase difference in x direction motion and y direction motion, so the particle motion can be represented or the figure can be drawn. So if the value of delta is equal to 0, so cos delta is equal to 1 and sin delta is equal to 0. Now putting in the equation that I have told you earlier in the previous lectures, so we are putting the value here, uh, the cos delta is equal to 1 and sin delta is equal to 0. So we can get another equation from equation number 1. So here the equation y square upon a2 square plus x square upon a1 square minus 2xy a1 a2, this is equal to 0, or this is x square plus y square minus, or I can say that this a square plus b square minus twice ab formula. So this is the whole square of x minus y or a minus b. So we can get another term like this: y upon a2 square, y upon a2 minus x upon a1 whole square equal to 0, or y upon a2 minus x upon a1 is equal to 0. So this is an equation of a straight line passing through the origin and have a slope of tan inverse a2 upon a1. So we can plot the graph like this, and in the graph this is the line, this is the equation of the line, and it is passing like this from the origin. So we can get the Lissajous figure as a straight line where the value of a1 and a2 are varies from minus a1 to a1 and minus a2 to a2. So for delta is equal to 0, x is equal to a1 sine omega t and y is equal to a2 sine omega t, or r is equal to under root of r, that is resultant, is equal to under root of a1 square plus a2 square into sine omega. So this is the resultant, and the graph or the Lissajous figure can be a straight line. So thus we can see that the resultant motion is also a simple harmonic motion. Here the amplitude is a1 square plus a2 square in root and sine omega, and the delta can be 0. The phase difference is 0. And the phase as the component motion. However, the amplitude of the resultant is this one. So when the value of delta is equal to pi, that is the other case. and there is a phase difference of delta, and this delta is pi. So cos delta is equal to minus pi and sine delta is equal to 0. Now putting in the equation 1, we can get another equation, and this is the equation uh, which is converted in this form, and this is converted into this form. That is y upon a2 plus x upon a1 is equal to 0. So this is again the equation of a straight line. So we can plot the graph like this. Here again the values are varying from the same scenario, but the path of the particle is represented like this, and this straight line is passing again to the origin. Okay. Now when we are applying the third case, or while we are discussing the third case, when delta is equal to pi by 2, so cos delta is equal to 0 and sine delta is equal to 1, so the equation will turn into this form, and this is the equation of an ellipse. So this is an equation of ellipse with axis along the x-axis and the y-axis and its center at the origin. So this is the ellipse in which x-axis is the major axis and y-axis is the minor axis. So these are the three basic conditions of the uh, Lissajous figure when the amplitude is different and the frequency is same. Now again, if what happen if the amplitudes are same? So in case the amplitude of the two individual simple harmonic motions are equal, that is a1 is equal to a2 is equal to a, in that condition this equation will reduce in this form, that is x square plus y square is equal to a square. Thus the resultant motion of a particle due to superposition of the two mutually perpendicular simple harmonic motion of equal amplitude and having a phase difference of pi by 2 is a circular motion. So this is the equation of a circle. So we can get the circle when the amplitude are same. So these are the four different cases. We can get the different curves. We can get straight line when the value of delta, that is phase difference, is 0, when the value of delta is equal to pi, when the value of delta is equal to pi by 2, and finally when the amplitudes are same and the value of delta is pi by 2, we can get the equation of a circle, or the Lissajous figure can be a circle. So these are some practical cases. We are getting the Lissajous figures like this. When the value of delta is equal to 0 and there is a ratio that omega 2 upon omega 1, or I can say that when the frequencies are same, so this can be the straight line. There is also a straight line when the value of delta is equal to pi. When the value of delta is pi by 4, we can get the elliptical equation like this. When the value of delta is pi by 2, we can get the circle. When the value of delta is 3 pi by 4, we can get the curve like this. And finally, when the value of pi, on the value of pi, delta value pi, we can get a line like this. Again, if the ratios of omega 2 and omega 1 are 1 by 2, or I can say that the frequency in y direction is omega 2 and the frequency in x direction is omega 1, and the ratio of these two frequencies are 1 by 2, so we can get the figures like this. If the value of or the ratio of the frequencies is 1 by 3, so we can get the curves like this. And if the value of omega 1 and omega 2, the ratio is 3 by 4, so we can get the curve like this, and so on. We are getting the different kind of curves. So these all curves are called Lissajous figures. So in this manner we are plotting the Lissajous figures. So this is all about the Lissajous figure. Thank you very much. I hope you understand my lecture, and see you soon in the next lecture. Thank you.